from the great radio controversy that is Tesla with Hang Tough. And you got to hang tough.
Surprised you go with the California summer song. That's equally as good, isn't it?
Now it sounds like you're on your. No, that's just me.
Oh,
that was my monitors.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell?
It sounded like you were on your camera mic, but no, it was just my monitors.
Oops. No, dude. Why didn't you go with one of the new tracks from Shock?
That CD, in my opinion, it doesn't even exist for me.
Did you even keep it?
I have the MP3s, but it's in their folder, but I don't listen to it.
Yeah, it's garbage. I don't listen to it either. I tried, like, after the first initial shock of listening to it, I waited like a week or two and then tried to give it one more try, thinking, all right, maybe I was just being judgmental.
Yeah, being judgmental prick.
Right. And then I just listened back to it again. I was like, ugh, what a bag of shit. It's
just not Tesla.
My hope is that they'll go back to the studio quickly and do something, even an EP, something to cleanse the palate, because that record, I can't imagine that it's doing well at all, because it's universally hated. I haven't seen anybody that's been like, oh man, what a great album.
Yeah, it's kind of come and gone. I mean, in the first week of release, that's the only time I saw any press on it. After that, I haven't seen or heard anything more about it.
Yeah, it did. It came, it went.
And that's a shame, because Tesla doesn't put out a record very often. I mean, it's like 5 and 6 years between.
Right.
And then you wait that long, and it's all right. I still like Tesla. They're still a viable band. And then you hear this, and you go, "What? This is what I waited for?"
Yeah, it's not good. And us killing it didn't help us any, because I'm still convinced that's why we got our interview scrubbed. I mean, we had an interview scheduled, and then it was canceled at the last minute, and then it was.
Okay. I'd rather be honest and have a interview canceled than go, greatest thing you guys ever done.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't do that.
How did you come up with such a great record? What was it like working with Phil Collins?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't do that. Look at Chad Anthony trying to put me in a corner here. Don't you think Ghost is catchy, although Chris likes pop? Trying to corner me into saying, oh, Ghost is good. Ghost stinks. I'm not a fan. I don't like the guy's vocal. I like the one song is okay. That Rats song. I don't know if you even know that song or not.
I don't listen to Ghost.
It's okay. But overall, they're just, I don't know, just stupid band. To me, they're too much like Kiss. Not sounding wise, but it's all image and not much substance, and not my thing. Not at all.
Well, can you say they suck because you don't like them?
Well, they suck as far as what I would listen to. But I'll put them next to some other bands that a lot of people like, and I don't listen to. I don't listen to The Who. A lot of people think The Who's the greatest thing ever. I don't like.
They've only been around for 50 fucking years.
Well, and that's 50 years. I've been around 50 years too, and I don't think I still don't own a Who record.
Here's the thing that amazes me about like The Who or Paul McCartney or Rolling Stones.
Yeah. These
bands were in existence the same year that I was born.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Oh.
That these guys were around performing, recording music, even having hits on the radio the year that I was born, and they're still playing arenas.
Do you like any of that stuff or not really?
I'm not like a diehard fan. When I used to listen to commercial radio a decade ago, I wouldn't turn the channel. I mean, I know the songs, but am I a fan or a collector, or do I own any of the records? No, I don't.
Anything other than the Beatles that came out in the 60s, I just don't kind of like. It's a weird thing. I like the doo-wop 60s stuff. I like the Temptations, Four Tops, Four Seasons, Smokey. I like that stuff. What is
the
Motown
stuff.
Sound. I like the Motown stuff. But any of the rock bands, that were like 60s, whether it's The Who or Rolling Stones or Doors, any of that, ugh. That is just fucking cancer to me.
Well, that was the psychedelic, drug-infused rock of that day, you know.
Like, even, like, did you like, okay, Zeppelin came out in 68.
Yeah.
Zeppelin I like, but their career wasn't in the 60s.
Their career was through the 70s. I mean, basically their career was, you know, from 68 to 80. So basically they dominated the decade of the 70s.
Yeah. And that's good music. I love Led Zeppelin, obviously, but you know, any of that, you know, Paul Revere and the Raiders and shit like that. Ugh, no. None of that stuff works for me. It just, I just never liked it.
You didn't like the bubblegum poppy music.
Well, I mean, was the Who considered that?
No, but like Paul Revere and the Raiders, or like, did you like maybe like a Tommy James and the Shondells? Did you like any of that?
What was their hit?
There was Crystal Blue Persuasion, Hanky Panky, Dragging the Line.
Dragging the line.
Yeah.
I like that song. Give me a little. Can you give me a little of that? I like that song.
Dragging the Line.
Yeah. I like that song. Something. I don't know.
That's it. Yeah, that's the song.
We're dragging the line.
I mean, that was typically or officially, I guess, a Tommy James solo song, but they still, you know, listed it under Tommy James and the Shondells.
Is that the 60s or the 70s?
That would be the early 70s.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I like 70s rock. It's like and shit like that. I love that stuff, but I don't know. The 60s was, I don't know. It's not my thing.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
All right.
71.
All right.
Making a living the old hard way, taking and giving my day by day. I did snow and rain and bright sunshine. Taking the line. My dog Sammy's purple flowers ain't got much, but we got towers. We dig snow and rain and the bright sunshine. Taking the line. Taking the line. I'm feeling fine.
I like it.
Yeah. I own some Tommy James stuff.
It's good. I like that stuff. Whoever asked about In the Gata Davida, not for me.
Yeah. Iron Butterfly. Yeah.
Not for me. Iron Butterfly, I like a few songs. That would not be one of them. And I guess that would not be three of them because it's so fucking long. But, you know, I don't dig that at all.
No.
You know, but I'm that guy. Okay, here's the question. Starship, Jefferson Starship, or Jefferson Airplane? Or do you think of them as one?
No, they definitely were different. Boy, you know, they all had their own thing, but I would probably say out of the three, I would probably relate more to Jefferson Starship.
Okay, with what, Jane and No Way? Is that Jane, No Way Out?
Yeah.
What was the one that Jefferson Airplane had? Like
the White Rabbit.
After that, it was a pop song. I'm trying to think of what it was called. Count on Me. Count on Me. Is that Airplane or Starship?
Let's see here. Starship or Jefferson Starship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson Starship.
Yeah, it's Jefferson Starship. Count on Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Somebody to Love. That's a good one. Is that Airplane or Starship?
I think that's Airplane.